Yo, this your boy Derek, man. You have just tuned in to probably going to be one of the most controversial shows out on this planet right now, where it's going to be no holds barred, man. This is the Born Again Believers MF show. Starring myself, I got my guy King Khan on the line. Say what up, bro.
What's up, Pimpin'? What's going on with
What it
y'all?
do, man? What it do, man? Where you calling from right now?
You already know what I'm in an undisclosed location, but you know what I mean. You know where I call home, Con. You know the end of the year.
Yeah.
You know what
You
I'm
want
saying?
you want to tell some people about yourself a little bit?
Uh, you know what I mean? Shit. Well, I'm King Con. 32. I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut. I'm a young entrepreneur, artist, stylist. I have many tricks in the trade. Um, You know what I'm saying? Sitting here trying to be with the born again believer, just having a little conversation before we even get into everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I just have said that I have love for everybody that I speak on today. I got love for my people. I got love for the other side, and I got love for the truth. So I just hope to speak a little bit of that and speak a little bit of my truth as well.
For sure. For sure.
Yes, Lord.
That's what's up. That's my man King Khan, y'all. Um, on the other side of the line as well, I got my dog King Malvo out of Houston, Texas, H Time. What's good, King Malvo?
What's good with it, man?
Ain't nothing, man. Over here about to have some real conversation, man. So you want to tell the people about you a little bit, man?
I don't know. Whatever they want to know. I guess you just call me a pissed off black man right now.
That's a hell of a resume. I feel the
Ain't
same
nothing,
way.
ain't nothing really to know about me that I'm tired of these fucking white folks. And they don't know what the hell they doing. What do we talking about? I'm sick of a lot of shit. I'm sick of black people too. So this ain't gonna be nothing. I don't
It
know
is
why
not
you
gonna be
called
long.
me. Some goddamn praise in this bitch. I don't give a shit about none of you motherfuckers right now.
Yeah,
That ain't standing up being a real man. Being
that's
a real
it.
man, don't call, don't talk to me, don't say nothing about these what's going on. You ain't handling your shit like a man. So,
I'm telling you.
Ain't no reason to comment if you ain't gonna do it right. Ain't no
so I
reason
guess
to
we
comment.
can pick up about my reputation of who I am later. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't feel like
pissed
talking
off
about
black man. Goddamn,
Yes,
pissed
Lord.
off black man. So today's show, man, gonna be called "The Heat Is On." The heat is on. So check this out. Lately, it's been warming up out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about weather. We already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like first off, Will Smith slapping the shit out of Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? And then another big blow is the Buffalo situation. You know what I'm saying? How that motherfucker was able to travel 4 hours to a certain destination
Yeah.
to go and kill our elders, so to speak,
Yes.
because that's what they were, a bunch of elder people, our elders, our walking libraries. Every time you kill an elder, you burn down a library, man.
Yeah.
A library of history. So, with that being said, the heat is turning up. There's been other malicious acts going on also, such as I saw a video where the redneck decided that he gonna put paws on the sister in the gas station at the counter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, and it was a pussy ass brother walking the aisles, coming up the aisle and seeing what was going down, and did nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't got no type of respect for folk like that, like brothers like that see yo, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta know her, but you know that's your sister. You know what I'm saying? And you just stand there and let her take that there and do nothing. I don't know how he sleep well at night. How y'all feel about that, man? Who wanna go up first?
oh shit. You can handle it up. Shit.
I go out there. So I didn't get to see the video, but I'm an American, so I've seen the video 100 times. So
Straight up.
This is not like this is a new video. This isn't a new topic of discussion. We are just speaking historical facts at this point right now. We go all the way back to the beginning of how this started off. A white Caucasian man feeling the need that he got to put his hands on something that he feels is lesser value to him. Sometimes he would define that as a black man, or he would define that as a black woman. So I don't feel surprised at that. And the anger that everyone is feeling right now across the board is very necessary. And you are correct. There is a starting point. We need to start blaming people who were there. There's so many things that could have been handled different. There's so many things that should have been handled different. And it all starts from the wants of a black individual when they see something like this happen. What did you want to do? So our mind, I believe, in this situation have been clouded to where we feel like we want to observe and report. I didn't know the day when niggas became security guards. When the day that every nigga became Martin Scorsese, y'all need to let me fucking know that day that it happened. Because I know more film directors, whenever a nigga is getting his ass whooped, than I know a nigga who whooping ass. I know I used to come from the streets where you couldn't barely touch a nigga without another nigga jumping on your ass.
I'm telling you, especially if you wasn't from that area.
If you're not even, bro, if I don't know you,
Yeah.
We on your ass, we hitting the street. When we get to the corner of the cut, yo, what the fuck we was whipping his ass for?
Violate.
Homie, we talk about that later. We don't have to discuss this right now. But all we got is niggas right here trying to go that big B word, fuck virginity. It's vile. I need to go viral with everything. I want to be the nigga who shot it. Tag me in this. Share and subscribe. Why does every motherfucker know like, share, and subscribe more than they know stop this nigga from beating this chick ass?
Hey, you know what? When you
it go back to where we've learned how to we've been trained real well. Let's put it like this. Older society, we've been trained, and we train our kids that way. I didn't train my kids to be violent. I didn't train my kids to accept what these white folks giving us. So at this point, we see it. So we're not being proactive with training and teaching ourselves. That's how I feel about it. Right now, I'm pissed off at every black man in America who can sit there, go to work every day, and pretend like something else is not happening to somebody else. This was happening. What's really going on is that we got a lot to say about a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But I'm not pissed off because my family is being affected, or my son got beat up, or a white man came to my face, which I wish a nigga would, but that's not why I'm upset. I feel for the next person, somebody I don't even know, the spirit in me, I can feel the effect of what happened to that person. So if you're a black man walking around and you don't feel affected, or you don't feel the pain of somebody else who got slapped, hit, or beat by a white person, or a police officer that killed another, that ain't got nothing to do with your family, your immediate family. If you don't feel some kind of way about a black man getting shot by a cop, or a lady getting beat by a white person, there's something that's fucking wrong with your black ass.
Straight up.
That's what I'm going to talk about. I'm sick of talking about racist white people. They ain't gonna change. They ain't nothing. The motherfuckers ain't gonna change. I don't give a damn how much you try. They're not gonna change. But when are we gonna change?
Yeah.
So now I taught my kids how to be respectable, grown men that love everybody. But guess what? Now I don't be wrong if I don't teach them. Oh well, you know what? I forgot to tell y'all something about these white crazy motherfuckers. This is what you gotta watch out for. So what happened to that lady in there is because the guy in the background, his mindset ain't trained to know that there's evil people out here.
He ain't trained to go.
He ain't trained to go. So of course you're gonna sit there with your mouth open. And you ain't gonna be able to react. You're gonna reach for your phone and record
Look at who.
But they don't want you. They don't want us to start being trained. Just like that white lady when she grabbed her goddamn purse when she see a black person. Just like I heard this from somebody. I don't know who I heard it from. It might have been you, D. I don't know. No, that was the little homie. He had told me that. He said just like a white lady grab her little purse when she see a black person. When we see them white motherfuckers, we should be clenching our guns.
Oh, gang. Oh, everything. You right.
We don't know what the hell they up to.
We should get nervous just like they get nervous. Look, they get nervous about their bread. We should get nervous about our heads. For real.
Look at other options. We want to see. We want to give the benefit of the doubt. They can't be harmed. No, you should be looking at them the same way that they used to look at you. Because I got to retrain my kids now. My grown ass kids. I got to say, you know what? I forgot to tell y'all something.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell y'all.
And look, mine ain't even of that age yet for me to even share that type of information with them yet.
Exactly. So that's what I'm talking about. So until we get the black men to become men and to be hunters and not hunted,
Bruh,
then what the fuck we talking
Bruh.
about? What we doing?
I had no respect for a motherfucker that'll light our ass up under the influence and won't take that same energy and light the ass up of the motherfucker that's taking us up out of here that's supposed to be law.
I mean, being a white, and this is being honest across the board, being a white person is not media trained, not publicized. It's not something that is.
Let's even go beyond that.
But hold on, what about that feeling? What about that feeling on the inside?
You can have as many feelings as you fucking want, but if your mind and your eyes don't connect, if it don't hit your system the right way,
Why you can't break that lock? What's the hold
I
up?
agree with you. Why can't you break that lock? Because it's not publicized. Hey, can I ask you a question? If I say op, what's the first thing that pops in your head?
Enemy.
If I say enemy, who's enemy?
Right.
Shit.
You gotta know who your enemy is.
Hey, it come in all shapes and forms, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm glad you had so see,
Are you police?
listen, and that's the one thing about it. I'm just talking about quick right, left,
Hey, that is an enemy. That is an enemy, man. That is an op.
That's an op. But the way they try to portray it, the way they spit it to us through media, social media, rap music, through any music. Let's not put rap music. I'm gonna say any music.
Any music that we involved in, or any music total.
Any music that is popularized across the world, we are the number one brand, my nigga. We are the number one brand. The reason why this is cool, the reason why that you don't know who your op is because we're training you to know who your op is. Your op will look just like you, and you will think that's your op. That's why we ride on niggas like a motherfucker, and we won't ride on one of them because we don't see that shit.
Well, it's an old saying.
Fucking doorbell ring. Who the hell am I doing?
Energy takes the path of least resistance. You know what I'm saying? So we've been trained not to take it out on the one that's bothering us. You're gonna go take it out on somebody who you know you can cuss out. You know you can't walk up to that white man and cuss him out in your mind, but you can walk up to your fellow brother and cuss him out. So you feel better about yourself. So you're taking the path of least resistance. So until we stop taking the path of least resistance, you'll never be able to see who your op is or know what rights you have.
Hey, for them intelligent ass niggas that's afraid in the back, say that clearly to them so they won't have to try to read through what you just said, because that's a jewel what you just dropped off.
I mean, how else you gonna know? I mean,
Hey, trust me, a lot of niggas can't process that.
It's almost like if a person is if you know you can't beat up a person, he constantly getting on your ass, but you know that's the path. That resistance is hard. So here come a smaller brother come along, you want to fight that nigga.
Yeah.
That's the path of least resistance.
And you gonna take that stress from him out on him. But guess what? That little nigga go whoop your motherfucking ass because it's life or death for him.
So until we learn that, then we don't have a chance racism.
We got too many little niggas.
We really think racism is a white and black issue.
It ain't.
Really believe that.
It ain't.
Well,
We really believe it.
No, it's just the face of it. It's just the face of the problem.
He brought up a solid point.
The
When he said that a person will take it out, you will take out his energy on a lesser person that has lesser reaction or has a lesser defense. You're basically fucking around with a little nigga before you fucking around with anybody else. And you said that little nigga gonna beat your ass because he think it's motherfucking life or death. Well, the one thing about crackers is every time he deal with a nigga, he take his life or death.
Well, guess what? But they take the path.
And they always take the L.
They take the path of least resistance. And what have black people have not been doing? We have not shown any kind of resistance.
We have not got proactive.
We have not. Look, ever since the president, that white guy sat in there and hollered, "You lied." That was the first test to see what a nigga gonna do.
Yeah.
Barack Obama did not do anything to. He could have released Nancy Pelosi and find out who the hell said that. That would have cut all this shit out. Here come Trump and all his saying what he's saying. You got all these white folks doing what they gonna do. Nobody's combating that. So they taking the path of least resistance. When the nigga get shot in the back, ain't nobody really tripping.
Yeah.
So it's gonna happen again and again. And then you go out here marching, they gonna test your marching skills.
Hey, first off, you can't get the street no more marching the grass. Bruh, first off,
What we do, we gonna march in the grass.
first off,
So this,
first off,
you're not showing no resistance.
first off,
When that sheep herder come out there,
first off, fuck marching.
Marching
We can't keep doing the same shit over and over and over again every generation. You know what I'm saying? Holding signs and motherfucking singing together and shit.
At this point right now,
It's our fault. It's our fault. But we the generation that's willing to buck up.
Okay, but guess what? You the generation that's willing to buck up, but guess what? The generation that's willing to buck up. if
What-
you tell all-
where they at?
Look, if you tell all black men to show up, they bucking up, guess what? 70% of them gonna have on a fucking dress.
Ooh.
we
So guess what?
Ooh.
Guess what? They might go get their nails done. So they get out there and meet you in the field, motherfucker. So what's going on? They're not gonna meet you out there. It's too hot. It's too
Nah,
hot.
hey.
They're not gonna meet you.
Hey,
Whose fault is it?
hey, guess who'll beat us out there?
Look,
They woman. They woman to beat us out there before they'll get out there. You heard me?
And don't get it wrong. When I say niggas gonna be out there in the dress, I ain't talking about gay people. I'm talking about sorry ass people who call themselves men, who got a woman at home, who don't know how the woman take care of them. They not take care of the woman. So it's deeper than that, and that's why I passed by 5 motherfuckers with a woman. The nigga was sitting in the car and the woman was out there changing the tire.
Oh
They ain't know how to
man,
change the tire in the car.
that's sad.
They called nobody to change that motherfucker.
Hey, I can't respect a man that let his woman pump gas.
Story short, man, until black men stand the fuck up. Don't let nothing with your eyes can see go wrong. Then we're not gonna win this. We're not gonna win this war. Because if anything happening in my radius of my vision, I'm gonna correct it. And I'm not gonna sit there and watch it happen or let it go down. And if it do go down, then there's gonna be consequences as I'm standing there. Not 2 weeks later, not a month later, not down the fucking line. Until we all as men can take care of the radius of you can see. We ain't gonna never win this
Hey,
shit.
and that's gonna require cats to break their motherfucking chains off their brain, man.
These people just got gunned down.
And nobody give a fuck because it didn't happen to them. And even when even when it happened to them, they still don't do shit.
There's a lot of us care, but guess what? We always behind the 8 ball. Now we're gonna go to the store. They got gunned down there. We're gonna praise them. We're gonna give them comfort. We're gonna go passing out fucking sandwiches. We're gonna see if anybody's starving. Anybody got water. We're gonna be some sandwich passing out niggas for the rest of our life. All the goddamn militias gonna get together. They're gonna see who made the best sandwich, pass You know, the niggas with the biggest gun pass out the biggest sound. Feed the neighborhood.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit, King. Talk your shit, King. Talk your
So
shit.
we always behind the 8 ball. How many sandwiches we gonna fucking pass out?
Hey, until y'all motherfuckers ain't hungry no more.
How many of you militia motherfuckers holding the mayonnaise?
Hey, you know what I think that is, man?
Everybody got mayonnaise.
You know what I think that is? You know what I think that is? Look, everybody passing out sandwiches, right? So they passing out sandwiches hoping that their sandwich tastes so motherfucking good that motherfucker go jump up off the street and be like, man, I need to join your group, man. I need to join your group. If that sandwich tastes this goddamn good, I need to get down.
We done fed the neighborhood for a day.
Look.
That should take me a whitey right there.
Hey, I'm telling you.
And the nigga with the biggest gun, throw out the mayonnaise. Throw out the mayonnaise and the mustard so nobody won't see it.
Bruh, I'm telling you how it's going down. Nigga, goddamn. Nigga, whoever got the best sandwich should make a nigga jump up off the curb after eating it and be like, I need to join y'all. Because that's why they passed them out. Because they ain't passing out no goddamn bullets.
Let every white man's event that when it's a black person getting killed, we can wait on the corner because here come the militias with the sandwiches.
We finna get dressed up and we finna hold a fucking flag. And we finna walk through the name. We finna walk through where they say we can walk through, not where we wanna walk through.
When the fuck we gonna stop passing out sandwiches?
T-shirts too, man.
I'm just saying, man. Look.
Hey, that need to be on a T-shirt. When the fuck we gonna stop passing out sandwiches?
We're gonna stop passing out sandwiches.
And we need to have a picture of a nigga trying in uniform, whoever he may be, online handing out a sandwich. Cause I know it's online.
All you motherfuckers ain't never come up with a better solution than passing out sandwiches and somebody get killed.
Hey, I know about 300 people that's got a better solution.
How about
You goddamn right.
How about we take it a step back and let's start giving a little bit more information on what to do on individual situations.
I'm gonna tell you how that happened.
Let me ask this question. King Marvel, I got this question. Hypothetical situation: you walk into a gas station. You got your young son in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Got your old lady in the car. You come get a motherfucker $20 worth of gas. You come get some chase for your damn crown. Walk in the store. See a girl with her man. Want to put this in it. With her man. Get into an altercation with a white man that's in front of her. They get into an altercation over somebody cussing or some shit like that. Them motherfuckers he get to yelling. He calling her a bitch and all that shit, all type of shit. He go across her goddamn head.
Dude, the white man go across her head.
Go across her head.
Or the black guy go across.
No, the white man go across the black girl head.
Okay.
Tired of her shit. What do you do?
I could answer this one for him.
Let me get
Wait. I gotta enter the variables. He got his son in the car.
Yeah.
Old lady with him.
Yeah.
He just came to get some damn gas.
And a chaser.
And a chaser.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I know what he gonna do.
Hey, it's no questions. I know who my op is. I don't care what the situation is. The white man he gonna be laying on his back. He gonna be explaining what's going on with his hand on his eye. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't help but defend your black queen. You can't help but defend your black man. It's like this. Whatever the case may be, the first problem, which is the white man, gotta be pushed out the goddamn way before I even get to the sorry ass nigga that was in the car with him.
That's called gain control of the situation.
You gotta control the situation.
Neutralize the opposition.
Neutralize it. You gotta take that white motherfucker out.
I got you. I understand.
I'm smart enough to where I ain't gonna just draw my weapon. Because first of all, if you open up on a woman, you weak any goddamn way. So I don't need to waste no bullets if he whooping up on a woman. If he ain't beat the fight with the man. So
Right.
I already know what
at all. Acceptable. Ain't acceptable at all.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. So if you in the gas station, if hold on, if you in the gas station, right, and you see that going down, and you see the brother that's in the same aisle as you ain't doing nothing but reaching.
Hey, but here, hold up, I don't mean to interrupt you, but here's where we gotta use common sense. Cause now, I might have smacked the shit out of this white man, right?
Did.
Only to find out that black woman was his bitch, and the nigga was fucking her. You see, you gotta be careful how you start shit and what you engage.
I
Huh?
am so glad that you were thinking outside of the box.
But then I gotta be man enough to admit that I was wrong. I didn't mean to knock you out, big dog. I took the first threat out the way, which was the white man hitting the black woman.
Yeah.
But that could have been his woman, and the nigga who was riding with it could have been fucking the shit out. We don't know.
Okay, all right. So,
But if you just gonna stand there
okay,
and
all
not
right.
know nothing,
Oh.
We got.
in my mentality, mindset, I'm taking out my first op is the white man hitting the black woman.
So
I'm taking that
you
motherfucker
are
out.
neutralizing the
I'm gonna
situation.
neutralize it, then I may find out I was wrong.
No,
Later.
no.
I'm not gonna sit
He
here and
goes.
record shit.
He go eliminate the situation.
I'm gonna neutralize it.
Okay.
Then I may find out I was wrong. That might have been his woman, and the black dude just coming for the
So
rest.
you just gonna stop the ass whooping.
You gonna stop the ass.
He not gonna do it. He not gonna do that shit no more.
All right. Okay. Same question. Let's
We gotta
Same
know what
question.
she gotta.
Hey,
let's get.
I'm gonna tell you exactly how this go. I'm gonna tell you exactly how this go.
Okay, a different scenario.
I'm gonna tell you exactly how this go.
All right. So
99 times out of 100, 99 times out of 100, I'm strapped.
right.
All I gotta do is pull and flip the switch and squeeze. I can do that in the flap of a motherfucking fly's wing. I can do that swiftly. It has been times where I have seen shit like this go down, right? It has been times where I walked away, but then it has been times where my spirit been tugged, and I felt like, man, I'm gonna go holler at this nigga. You heard me? And every time, I don't know what I look like when I'm on that mode, but every time that I have approached somebody on some bullshit, it's always been me mostly talking because I ain't trying to hear shit you saying. I'm getting in your motherfucking ass verbally. And then I'm gone by my business.
So you can say that your most frequent way of dealing with the situation would be to have a conflict. You would confront the man.
Actually,
Like I say, it depends. Like I said, we gotta train ourselves to even handle any kind of situation, but we don't know what that was. We don't know what it's
That's
about.
why
We don't know what they handle.
what do we do? Because we're giving people different.
For me as a king, I would have stopped that white man from hitting a woman.
Right.
Okay, so that's the first case
Hey.
scenario.
hey, if I would have seen a white man hitting a woman, bro, I know for sure I would have right hooked the fuck out of him. Even if I just walked in the door when this shit was happening, I would have just stole on the
You
nigga.
can train to stay out of people's business, stay out of stuff. So instinctively, we don't react to a lot of things. So you don't want to get, you don't want to get in trouble yourself.
Who?
As
Who?
men, we have to start
Who?
thinking about
Who?
that.
Who?
But what are you really?
Hold on, I sound like who, nigga? Who?
I want to introduce the reason why I ask these questions. The reason why I ask these questions is because this is a prime example. This is why you have three black men having the same conversation. This is why you have it, because you get to have different opinions and being like, I have different feelings on this shit. Excuse me. I have different feelings. I have different ways that I want to handle it. I have different ways of what I'm thinking. I told King Bible, I told him that his son was in the car. Only reason I said that is because now we added a different variable about a person understanding his surroundings. I know I witnessed something, but I got something that means way more to me than all this shit that's going on in the car right now. Okay? You said I would confront the man. That's nothing. That's logical. I'm gonna go talk to this man. What the fuck is you doing? What the hell is going on? At least get some separation between the two before any more violence ensues. Then it's time, and at this point, I would believe it might be time to start getting on this nigga's ass that was with her. Hey, bro, come on, you ain't going. You know what I mean? Now here goes mine, which is why I asked. There's some people who ain't gonna do shit. There's so many people that ain't gonna do shit because they mind ain't trained to go. As we said, King, Mama, we said that your mind ain't trained to go. But it's also another reason that my mind has been media trained to observe this and don't react.
You're right.
I've been watching so many videos, thousands upon videos of a man will see a woman get assaulted, a man will see another man get beat up by 3 niggas, and the first thing we do is I'm quick drawing with this iPhone 6, bitch, and it's in panoramic view. I need you to see everything that's going on right now. I'm going live. Our mind has been trained to observe and report.
Right.
It ain't made to go off on like that. But then it's a whole different situation of how our mind's been trained before we left the crib.
Yeah.
I'm talking about before you jumped off the porch. Son, don't go out there and get into it with these white people. You see some shit going down, you mind your goddamn business and bring your black ass back to this house.
Yeah, they were trying to keep us alive.
Your wife, I don't know what you going out there doing in the street, but you got responsibilities at home. What am I going to do without you? Make sure you bring your ass back to this house so we can raise these kids. A woman will ask you, what did you do? Instead of asking you, what is you going to do? This is the conditions that we are raised in and what we are put in. So you got to understand, right now in the middle of a black man seeing somebody of his color getting assaulted, the mental warfare starts 0.1 seconds when he sees it.
But that's the mentality, and that's what I'm saying from the get-go when I was saying I was tired of black folks out there being so pompous until we started raising up men and always being on guard and always be able to react when stuff going on. You don't know how you're going to react in a situation or what you're going to do, but if you can't snap out of it to protect any and everything around you, then that's when we lose our value as a man.
When you say snap out of it, do you mean like snap out of that obedient good boy and express what you feel on the inside?
Why do we have in our mind that that's not obedient? Why do we have in our mind that protecting somebody is not obedient? Why do we think that way?
I feel like fear is the greatest weapon. Consequence is the greatest bullet. You load the consequence up with fear, a motherfucker ain't gonna do shit that value freedom.
Let me tell you what's more dangerous than that. What's more dangerous than that is the successful black people, the ones who already made it, the ones who already have they nice home, their nice family and all that. We pass it. You will see shit and you will subconsciously, it don't have nothing to do with me. It don't have nothing to do with I don't have to think about that. That's not in my so we done got to the point that where we listening to the white man talking about black people aren't successful, but we are successful. We are kings. We do have our houses and our homes and family members and kids and children. So we programmed to protect, but we let everybody else tell us that we're not. So it's nothing wrong with when something go down to say, hey, stop that.
So what need to be done? Because niggas is not.
We have to train men who want to.
How do we snap everybody out of the spell?
It's being snapped, but we're not connected. It's like every black person around is we're becoming aware. We're waking up, but we're not connecting with other black men like we are right now. 3 black men talking right now. We're not connecting with other black men to make sure that, hey, what you
know.
How many black men, other men, a nigga look at you crazy 3 houses down from you.
Yeah.
Walk right by you, won't say hello.
They seen you for years.
Yeah, and you don't know nothing. That's how we've been trained. So we have to get out of that. You have to be your kingship.
Because the nigga going to the street is your op. You don't remember?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
We
your
got to get
op.
out of it. The path of least resistance.
Yeah, I mean, and then it goes down to the point they saying like that. You know what I've been noticing? I know when niggas is motherfucking most prideful. I know the moments of when niggas is most prideful and niggas are ready to get on your ass. Get a nigga on a Friday night. Friday night, just got a haircut, got his check. Nigga feel good about himself. Come say something disrespectful to a nigga when he feel good about himself.
Right.
Oh, he ready to get on your ass. He know what you
That's
talking
true.
to.
That's true.
But when you catch a nigga in a poverty-stricken situation, which we are always caught in, which most niggas is always caught in a situation where I've been feeling bad all day. I haven't had any pride today.
Yeah.
I haven't had any fight. I haven't had any resistance.
Yeah.
Because life been fucking me up all day.
And
Then they see a situation happen. They don't know how to react. Because how you gonna tell me this nigga going through something more than what the fuck I'm going through?
Right. Okay. Now here's the deal. Here's the deal. This is where the kingship come in. This is where when men supposed to meet up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we don't have nobody. You know, we're not trained to talk to one another and all that. But we're supposed to meet up and have a drink or smoke a peace pipe and talk about our issues and how can we take care of the home, your family front, or whatever the case may be. You know, that's what we're supposed to have, but that's not what's happening.
Right.
We've got to the point that we too busy. We chasing the new slavery is the dollar.
Yeah.
We don't have
Seven
no
streams,
king. We don't have no.
Everybody gotta be a
You can't
billionaire.
have kingship by
Everybody gotta
yourself.
be a billionaire.
You can't have kingship by yourself. Kingship is kings coordinating with one another, respecting one another. Seeing what's going on in the community, the neighborhood. Now you got people that's going on in the community, but there's a disconnect because they got the ones who, the activists, the ones that's doing it, they disconnect from real life situations, real family members, real houses.
That was almost
So they make us hate. They make us hate.
That brings to the situation when you said, why do we always bring out sandwiches? I tell you, the reason why niggas always bring out sandwiches is because the first thing that goes on, the first thing that we know is going on in our hood is poverty. The first thing we know that is going on is our people are hungry.
So that leads to what?
Wait.
So that lead to what?
Get to the next issue.
Right. That goes back to what I was telling you. You know, how you gonna get slapped in the face, but you gonna scratch your foot? I mean, it don't. Shit don't make sense. Okay, a nigga got shot in the street, and I'ma feed you. We gotta start thinking. As black people, we can't keep following the same rut. The
New
10
play.
people that got killed, they got gunned down. That ain't got nothing to do with the motherfuckers.
And what do they do? What do they do to you at a black funeral? What do they do to you at a black funeral? They freed you.
Listen
They
to
keep you
me.
going to give you enough word to go to the next day.
That's true, but the people that got gunned down, that ain't got nothing to do with the person that's starving.
That's fact. That
Them
don't.
motherfuckers wasn't starving, they was in the grocery store getting food. The fuck?
Facts.
What the fuck?
They were new. That was called a
They
white
was in
man.
the grocery store
That was
getting
called.
food.
That was
So
called a white man.
So that's what I'm saying. We have to think outside of the box.
That was and the outside thinking. That's called a white man neutralizing the goddamn situation.
Yeah, but at the same time, now we're more
This is a
educated.
warfare.
We can't-
If you don't understand that this is war, then we can't
Right.
move along here.
Okay, but at this point in time, we have the technology
Yeah.
to put them aside. We don't have to think about the white man right now. We can think about our own community. We can think about what we need to do to heal ourselves and what we can do to come together.
Straight
What
up.
we can do with the next time this kind of situation happens. What are we going to do besides passing our sandwiches?
Straight up.
What are we going to okay, we
Hey,
everything we
Hey,
do.
besides passing out sandwiches and playing it safe,
But what else we going to do?
I got something to say. You know, I do a lot of listening. Besides passing out sandwiches and playing it safe, bro, I'm tired of motherfuckers playing it safe.
Yeah.
Everybody tiptoeing to hold on to one, freedom, and two, material. If you really mad, there are no limits that you will go to delete or repair the situation.
So what you want me to? Let me ask you, as a typical black man, I'm playing typical black man today. So what the fuck you want me to do?
I want
You
you.
want me to give up what I work for?
No, I want you to.
Okay. How
You
about
want me to
this?
give up? You want me to give up? You want me to give up all the shit I did not to be another nigga like them niggas in the streets?
No.
Protect a nigga like a nigga in the streets?
Let
No.
me tell you something.
No.
You're not a nigga in the streets no more, right? Let's just take that typical black man. Let's say you walking down the street right now. You just went to the grocery store with your child, and your child just got gunned down. What's your mind frame right now, typical black man?
It's time to
You're just gonna say God gonna heal you, gonna go bury you, and say goodbye y'all, and say goodbye to your little nigga.
No, but you know what? Let me tell you what's gonna happen. But you know what's gonna tell? Let me tell you what's gonna happen. It ain't gonna be my mindset in the morning. That ain't gonna be my mindset right now. But as soon as I take my black ass in the house and every black woman crying and that motherfucker holding me and crying me and say don't do nothing, let the court handle it. They gonna take care of it. And then when I take my black ass outside, they already waiting on me. Hey brother, don't do nothing now. You know we gonna handle it. Now what? I'm just typical black man.
They ain't gonna do what you. They ain't gonna do what need to be done.
Hold that thought.
They ain't gonna do what need to be done. Everybody's what the fuck? Niggas don't want to erase the problem, get rid of it forever.
No, but the reason why I give you typical black man because
Nah, you give me typical sucker shit. I don't want to hear nothing about no sucker ass niggas.
Why can I not bring you that?
What you mean? Because niggas is suck. Hey, where is the man, dog? Every man got different faces. Every man got different faces. At least 4 different faces, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? One of them need to be a warrior face, nigga. When that motherfucker roll around on the damn Rolodex and stop nigga face forward, nigga. Where's that portion of a man at?
Oh, you don't like typical nigga.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit, man. I don't like that sucker shit, dog. I don't like that sucker shit. Nah, I don't fuck with that, bro.
I think I like typical nigga look like he gonna get something done.
Yo, I don't. Yeah, he gonna get it done on the safe side of the street. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even gonna see this bitch ass nigga. Huh?
Yes, Lord.
Yeah. I don't even like it. I don't even like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Typical niggas, bro.
Back to the typical nigga.
Typical nigga.
Those are the ones that we have to get to and change. Because the typical nigga need other niggas to become me.
No, that nigga need to see the wizard so he can get some motherfucking courage, nigga. Some motherfucking heart. Well, how the fuck a lion gonna be cowardly? Y'all better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention to the damn movie. We fucking cowardly, man.
We all feel the same way.
What?
We are that typical nigga. We are the typical nigga. Each and every last one of us.
I can't do that. I'm gonna lose my job. Bitch, you ain't getting paid no way, nigga.
They finna fire your ass anyway. You want a paycheck from getting fired any guy.
Man, we got rent coming up, man. I can't make it, man.
Typical nigga. Talk about it. You gotta help them first.
No, excuse having ass niggas.
Which goes back to what I was saying is that we need to become men. We
Men,
need to know how to hunt. We need to know
Bruh.
how to we need to be the hunter and not the huntee.
each one of us, I get you when you say we've been trained. Each one of us feel that fire raise up in us when things ain't right or when we didn't had enough inside of us, right? And there is a wall that we rarely go past that says, get that shit out of here.
And every wall is different. Every path to reach resistance is different.
Every nigga need to cross that wall at least once in his life so he can know what he is and what it feels like.
Right.
so that he know how he can access it at any moment.
What we got bad is that we've been corralled up like cattle. The typical niggas has been corralled like cattle.
And we've been shocked with every murder. Get back in line.
We think we need every black man to think just like you think.
No, you don't.
We think we need 50 million black people to do what 20 can do. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you have to teach we have to start teaching our boys to become men within themselves, to become protectors, providers. So look, if you ain't got a protector and a provider, then
In your opinion, so in your opinion right now, as for what you're saying, you don't believe that our generation will see the end of all this? That our generation, no?
fuck no. Because we not men.
I don't believe that if niggas don't motherfucking break that chain of obedience off of their mind and get in tune with that feeling that they've been able to hold back forever.
You have to put pride in it like this. You give me 10 black men who will honorably protect their family and themselves.
Don't you lose your job.
Versus 100 motherfuckers.
Don't you lose your job. That's what they were telling you growing up.
If you put guns in the hands
So
of cowards,
take they shit, but keep a job.
They're gonna tell you, you put the guns in the hands of cowards, they're not gonna help you.
No.
You put the gun, okay, niggas got guns. Well, guess what?
Right.
So shit go down, guess what they gonna tell you? Oh man, I gotta be to work at 11:30.
How we find the dogs then?
I gotta be to work at 11:30.
How we find the dogs? How we find the lions?
All your warriors are in a really special place right now. I can tell you where they're all at. They're in jail.
Well, no, they ain't warriors. They lost men.
No, but no, the niggas, there's a lot of niggas in jail who died, who are in jail for protecting theirs, bro.
Yeah, but it's a difference, bro. It's a difference. Okay, it's a lot of men who's protected theirs, but it's a lot of men that's in there that didn't protect it honorably. It's a difference. When you protected something honorably, then they should be going down as part of it.
Now, this is where
it's totally
I draw
different.
that line of where that don't make sense. Now, then let me explain this. It has to be that most of them niggas is in jail, which is why I'm gonna say this, because that was the nigga who didn't think about his freedom when he reacted.
But he probably.
Sometimes you can't give a fuck about that shit. Fuck that shit. What the fuck you mean? Fuck that shit.
When you defending your people,
Man, that shit don't matter. That shit don't matter. Yeah. That shit don't matter. Like that jail, that shit don't matter when you defending yours. Fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck that jail, nigga. Matter of fact, while you turned up, nigga, whack who coming to get you to take you to jail, nigga. While you turned up.
The majority of people who in jail are not in jail because they defending their people.
that's facts.
You see what I'm saying? I got some dumb shit in my past that landed me in the county or whatever. You know, motherfuckers in jail for DWI for killing
I'm talking about
motherfuckers.
long stretches.
Okay, long stretches. Okay, who has the answer? But the rest of us have to start getting on board. In other words, we have to be told on program that, hey man, this is something you need to check out to become a better man.
Man, they ain't trying to hear that shit today. They ain't trying to hear that shit.
Every man,
Bruh, they ain't trying to hear that shit.
you gotta fight through your.
They are trying to hear it. How about
Niggas ain't trying to hear that shit.
And this is facts. We look at the evolution of a person and we love that shit. We idolize that shit. We look at the evolution of Malcolm X, of becoming a red. We know Malcolm X was a pimp, a drug dealer, money pusher, hustler. And we seen that he went to jail, found out law, and became who the man he is. We love watching that transformation.
Right.
But we have to begin right now in the reprogramming. I understand what King is saying.
And it takes transformation.
But we have to come together
What's the baseline of this shit?
We gotta make the program.
The base of this shit. What's the base of this shit?
Yeah, how do
Yeah, where do we start? What we going for and what we ain't going for?
First of all, is that all kids, first thing you have to learn, just like you have to learn how to listen first. Second of all, you have to learn how to gather information and research. Everything we need is already upon us. But we so scattered, we can't come in. Like the resources I need, let me tell you, for us to be disciplined, if I could get 300 men just to come with me one time, I would take them to areas that I know that can help us. Like what? Listen, like Louis Farrakhan. Okay, he has programs, everything else to teach people how to be disciplined and the whole 9 yards, right? So we have to be disciplined enough to find the resources that's already out there. We don't, as black men, we don't even know how to go dig for the resources.
Now, and one thing about it is we keep talking about it going. We keep using words like you need to go find, you need to go look,
Okay,
research,
okay.
and invest. 4 words.
Yeah, niggas hate action verbs.
And we don't do.
Action verbs.
Scare the shit out of my typical
Action verbs. Action
We
verbs.
don't do.
And what I said is, how do we figure? We gotta make the program.
You gotta make it cool. You gotta
We
make it
got,
cool.
but we gotta
make it.
begin.
You gotta make
You
it.
gotta begin with cleansing first.
Yeah.
We gotta cleanse. You gotta break apart from what the fuck you normally doing. Like you can't go tell a typical nigga, listen, bro, I need you not to be on social media for 30 days.
My brother, you are well delivered.
30 days. There's people in Japan that jump off of buildings
Yeah,
because they can't get on TikTok
But
every
let me
day.
tell you, that's where we start. But guess what? The
Damn.
problem is when we start challenging ourselves like that, we fail. So we think this shit should happen tomorrow. We should find like-minded individuals by next week. We should find. We fight ourselves because we are impatient as group of people.
Because guess what? I believe that those that's impatient are those that's anointed, and they don't even know that they got an impatience because to them it makes common sense for shit to happen like this.
It ain't nothing wrong with somebody motherfucking being impatient. It's been over 400 fucking years.
But you okay? Just like I tell niggas today, you so goddamn impatient. You done bought your goddamn car. You impatient. You ain't even check your goddamn bank account to see if you put the down payment, but you sit in the dealership. They done gave you the motherfucking car. You think you winning, but you ain't got no. You got everything but the gas to put in that motherfucker. What is all that shit gonna do when you can't put gas? You can't put gas in this shit.
Don't you know I'm just trying to impress the nigga across the street?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's
Come on,
impossible.
man.
But then you worry.
Hey, for me?
It's like this. Motherfucker steal my car or whatever. I'm not tripping. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna go through all the emotions, but guess what? That motherfucker gonna think he got deja vu because there's gonna be another one sitting there tomorrow. The same color, same kind, same wheel, same everything.
Damn. Damn.
So you see what I'm saying? So it's how we react to shit. We have to change our mindset on what we're doing and stop being so goddamn. Well, man, we can't do it because that because shit. We think so far ahead, we shoot ourselves in the foot.
That's a link that need to be broke off.
We need to break it. You gotta have imagination.
Ain't no such thing as because or
You have to visualize. You can't be stuck on the what if we
Like-
can't do it because.
unstoppable.
What?
We unstoppable. What you mean?
And then you ain't even listening to the smartest person in the room. You buying the car, you doing everything, but it's somebody in there that you ignoring say, man, what about the gas? Or we gonna get some gas?
You're gonna burn the gas out
We
quick.
gonna get some gas. You know, man, I'm gonna call it around it. Or we gonna get some gas. By the time you hear them, you hear it, and then you go run and go get some gas instead of putting that guy in the car to show you where the gas is at. You gonna start riding around trying to find the fuck. You don't know where the fuck you going. You done left the person with the gas. That's why I say we have to learn how to communicate and find things. You know, a smart individual, when you got 300 men that you're trying to train to be men, you only can do so much. So we gotta go to somebody like a Louis Farrakhan or goddamn or Grandmaster Jay or another leader that can help you with it and push other men along. Then we all start helping and finding and pulling the resources together. And then we do what we need to do. But we ain't got the patience to do that. You know what happened? Exactly what happened to Grandmaster Jay. We're going to start nitpicking and wonder who he got on side of. But all niggas start turning into bitches.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you. When that shit started with Grandmaster Jay, all militias for 3 months straight turned into bitches. All of them.
We watched that shit. Hey, I used to watch them niggas argue online. I used to jump in that shit and be the voice of wisdom. Like, nigga, cut this shit out.
We could have pulled resources from everywhere. But if a man coming in with something, I can't.
Niggas want to be famous. Niggas want to be famous, bro.
Because niggas don't do. Because niggas idolize. Excuse me. Because niggas idolize these motherfucking foreign regions that we are. Like niggas are idolize the Colombian mafia. Niggas are idolize the Italian mafia. Niggas are idolize the way the U.S. government moves. We don't idolize the way armies corrupt gangs, but we won't idolize the way they structure shit. The way motherfucking niggas move so good is that they got motherfucking so many kings in every region. Once you get one of them, the other one pick up where the last one left off and keep the shit moving.
But
We don't have that.
Look, as black
Once
people,
you kill one,
look,
every other nigga scared as shit, and that's it.
yeah, no, as black people, we're way more brilliant and way more smarter than we give ourselves. The white man has created a position of where you don't even realize how smart you are as a black man, King. That's our problem.
Because we don't find acceptance. We don't find acceptance in our intelligence to a white man tell us we smart.
But listen
We
to
ain't
what I'm saying.
white man
That's
tell
what
us
I'm
we
trying to tell
smart.
you right now.
Fuck that shit.
We so goddamn smart to where we get defensive instead of hearing another king out.
That's facts. That's facts.
So when somebody step on your brilliance,
Yeah.
because that's all we have left,
Right.
we get defensive. Now we can't hear the next king.
Folks ain't
Now we
thinking.
want to find out he got this wrong, he got that wrong.
Yo.
You internally got your feelings hurt.
Yo, that's
And
cool.
you fucking know it.
That's cool that you said that, because there was something that I put up on my Facebook page where I said, niggas hate everything about slavery except for Christianity, right? And then, like, right out the blue, a couple of my partners from back in the day was online basically comparing stats, but from the way that they was throwing it out there, it was like, my side is right and my side is right, you know what I'm saying? And I had to intervene the next day like, man, both of y'all right, bruh. I say, all of us got a piece of the puzzle inside of us to the answer to everybody's problem. All we got to do is get together and put our heads together and put these puzzle pieces together. And by the time we figure this shit out as a whole, we should come out the room pissed off than a motherfucker and get to waxing some ass and clear this motherfucker up.
And you have to know how to do it in a manner that respects.
And you got to know who ass to kick.
It's like, there is no wrong answer.
That's where I'm at. You got to know who ass to kick.
Yeah, and it's like this.
I know.
He may really truly believe it. I'm not saying that they wrong. Of course you need to pass our sample. Of course. Of course. That's not what everybody needs to do. We need to be organized enough to, okay, you guys are going to pass out the sandwiches, but this group over here is going to do something different. We're going to do this over here. Don't get mad at me because I don't want to pass out sandwiches. But see, the sandwich people don't get mad at the sandwich. Those people want to get mad at the sandwich people. We all can't pass our sandwiches.
For sure.
But they're taking literally like I'm not supposed to pass out sandwiches. No, I want a sandwich too. I want to eat. But I'm not gonna pass the motherfucker out.
If it got pork on it, you keep it.
So we gotta learn how to gather,
Black power.
partnerize everything, and see where we go. Who's gonna handle what, and be proactive instead of reactive. Proactive. Why we always behind?
because
Okay, let's ask other questions. What advice do you have? What do you have for this? All right, we have a different enemy right now, which is rising, and I don't want to call them. I don't want to keep saying enemy because that doesn't get present. We have a different energy that's being introduced to the world, and it's through black influencers on the oppositional side.
it's called rebellion.
Yeah, no. Well, we have a lot. We got a lot of people who look just like us three that are speaking for them.
The truth. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. Them bootlicking motherfuckers.
There's a lot.
Them buck broken motherfuckers.
True.
And there's
Them
and there's a lot
sell out ass motherfuckers.
That's true.
there.
Them Stephen A. Smith ass motherfuckers.
What do we say to them, these people who have such a very large influence and it's growing? These people are getting
You,
what do they say?
you know what them niggas doing. You know what them niggas doing.
They're getting the gratification.
You
from
know what them
something.
niggas
You know
doing.
what you say? You know what you say to him?
What do we say? Yeah. What is some? No, don't say anything. What is some advice?
Advice.
we give? What is
Advice.
awakening
Advice.
leaders?
Advice.
Put them in a category they belong.
Yeah, cause our advice to them don't matter.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing about it, King. Just like this, I don't worry about them kind of people. You move accordingly, and you take once they show their hand, you put them where they in the category they belong.
Bruh, when she hit the fan,
If they're in the Caucasian category, they're in the Caucasian category. We gotta know what's right.
when she hit the fan, they ain't gonna make it no way.
Yeah, what can you sell? What can you do?
They gonna try to buy their way out.
But you gotta realize what's between somebody who's working for the opposition versus somebody who's caught up in their way of living or the culture that they've been in.
Yeah, in fact, there's a lot of people who are caught up in that culture. Like,
We say
I hate that word.
The real war is culture.
I hate that word.
If that's the culture that they pick, then there's nothing you can do about that. But that puts them in a position that you know that person would never agree with what your mission is.
You don't think like
That's it.
I know this gonna sound outlandish,
We try to please too many people.
but I'm gonna say this. How do you feel about the Migos establishing themselves as the culture? Like they are setting the standards for the culture. They got 2 albums out called, huh?
It is lie.
It's probably true. I mean, I don't
It is lie.
like this.
They are culture.
Let me tell you like this. My mindset, bro, be honest with
I
you.
agree. I got my point
Be
on it.
honest with you, my mindset is I don't blame nobody younger than me.
But they ain't spitting for the culture though. You see what I'm saying?
This is what I'm saying. I really don't
No,
blame
they're
nobody. I mean, I blame everybody my age that we dropped the ball. So all this shit that's going on is like I said, we try to raise men. You know, we done lost. It's more of that shit going on than real men standing up teaching other boys how to be men.
Right.
So it was a slippery slope. Now here comes real men trying to get up to the top of our lungs, but we going against a lot of other stuff. That's we're like, damn, what's really going on? So now we screaming how to become a man, but we gotta fight against all the other stuff. You know?
And we ain't successful at that.
Yeah, but what we gotta stop doing is get mad at everything that popped the fuck up. We gotta just change situations. If we get enough men to change like you say, far as you can see, then you can everything will change.
Your bag gonna have to be long as fuck to change situations, cause that's what everybody after, the bag.
Hey,
If you ain't got bag fair for everybody, what change gonna come from? Cause ain't nobody listening to good common sense.
things gotta come within. We gotta
Excuse me, brothers. Take a quick bathroom break. Be right
do your
back.
thing. Change gotta come within. It's like we have to start making aware everybody on how to become a man. see, my definition of what becoming a man is probably going to be different than what your definition of becoming a man is.
Yeah.
Or you may have been further along in knowledge, education, doing the right thing, and how to suppress your anger. You probably be better at it than me. That don't make me less of a man. It's just that I don't have the knowledge that you have. So I have to come together with you to learn your ways, learn what is right.
That's wisdom. That's wisdom.
And then I gotta be open enough to listen to you, even though I know I'm a king. And I can't be invented to tell anything you say can't hurt my feelings. A real man feelings never get hurt. A nigga can't hurt my feelings. You can't hurt my feelings. I don't care what you say. I can strategically be angry at you and figure out what I'm gonna do about your fuck ways. But you ain't hurt my feelings. We got too many black men or boys that we ride in our feelings. We don't even know how to listen to the fellow black man. We don't know. So until we get to that point to where we can hear each other out, and then after we hear, how many of us are gonna react and be proactive about your surroundings?
They say that you know it's too many enraged animals out here.
That's true, but how can you? It's like this.
They don't want to. They don't want to face the controlled versus the uncontrolled.
Where you stay and how you are. You gotta meet people on their own level. If a man tell you he's saved, you better believe it. But his level of being saved
Might be different from your acceptance of what saved is.
Yeah, so you can't condemn that man.
Yeah,
because he don't
right.
meet your standards.
That's why I say we all got the right answer. You just have to be open-minded, because what you hold on to be true, and you might have got that from your elders who you trust with everything in you, and from them on up and on up and on up, you might need to look at it like, okay, this is how you was raised, and this is what was the standard for your family lineage, but over here, this is how they was raised, and in a way, both of them ain't wrong. You just need to figure out how to mesh them together.
Yeah, and be a kingship.
Yeah, build. Ain't nobody wrong.
Yeah, you have control to stop dumb shit from happening in your space. That's all we can control. This dumb shit happening in my space. That's all I can control. But if we get enough people to we get proactive. We start having meetings, and how we gonna be proactive against what's going on. And then all of a sudden, somebody say, well, you know what? I know somebody who's already doing this. It'll be dumb of us not to at least go check it out or see how can we learn or go blend in and say, hey, we need your knowledge because we doing this and we doing that and become stronger. But we in a capacity mindset that we think we got to do it all about ourselves, and then we expect everybody to do exactly what we do. You can't have both. How you gonna want to do it by yourself, but then you want everybody to follow and do what you do?
I think niggas. I think first off.
Sometimes, well, I can interject there, and I can see how sometimes that can be unproactive of me going to some, and this is just. It ain't never been easy to go ask a nigga for help.
True.
So if I see another nigga doing something that's in a bigger group and doing the same aspect of what I'm doing, I'll be damned if I'm gonna take time from if I got 50 niggas in the same room for me to go be like, well, let me go ask how you handle this.
See, and that's where your growth will be slower than mine.
Right.
But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with that. But we have individuals that will hate because my growth is faster.
Right.
And then you wonder how did I grow faster? And then instead of you coming to me and saying, hey Q, how did you do that? How you know that? Where did you get the information from? You just
the reason why I wouldn't do that, the reason why I wouldn't do that, Big Q, is because I would look at you and I would say, congratulations. I said, that man doing his thing. And I would look at all my people in the same room. I said, well, I said we have somebody who's on the right mind, on the right track. We were going, if we go in the same goddamn direction, and I'm taking a little bit longer to get there. Long as when I get there, we talking the same shit. I don't need that.
But guess what though?
I want us to come from this. I think that we should come from all angles instead of coming from one point.
But look at the difference between because you did not
That
come
ain't
in.
warfare.
But look, just because you did not share the knowledge with other kings, the difference is by the time you get there, me and my other 5 kings, we already done ate. We already had grapes and strawberry. We drunk as fuck. And we about to lay it down. You just getting there and want to know what's going on. We don't want to listen to nothing because we
Fucked up.
already.
I'm fucked up.
We could have got there.
And I am so, and I am
We could
glad.
have got there at the same time. Because if I would pass you up, it's like this. I know how to change a flat tire. You don't. I run up on you. You got a flat tire. I catch a flat tire right beside you. Boom. Now, I got 50 niggas in my car. You got 12 niggas in your car. I changed the tire and everything because you got the 12 niggas. Your client won't let you ask me how did you change that tire? You rather
No, it's not
you
pride.
rather be change my tire
And come do the work for you.
I say, all right, dog, I'll meet you at the top.
I can understand the way. I can understand
I'll
the way
meet you
that
at
you
the top.
I can understand the way that you said. I put it together, but that's talking about in an everyday circumstance, and I love that simile because it made it easier for somebody else who don't understand to view it. But for me, I need you to talk that shit. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is I see how another group or you have led your men to this point that we're trying to get. But I know we got the same fucking enemy. And I feel like it'd be better if we coming from different sides. Not in opposition, we coming from all fucking sides. I don't want one me for you to have a pull. I don't want this damn target on me. It's because the target ain't hurting just me. It hurts everybody.
Everybody.
I want all of us, if I see another group of niggas and I say over there, instead of me mugging you, I'm saluting.
Unify.
I don't know. Saluting and keeping on my path. Because I know me. I know when I start going, wait, Derek, I'm going to call you Derek. I ain't going to call you QK. How many times have you got off your path
But guess
to
what?
unify?
But guess what?
And it became destruction.
But guess what?
Every
That's
time.
why we can't unify. Because sometimes I don't want to salute my ops. I don't want to salute a nigga that's gonna probably kill me. I don't want to salute a motherfucker that's goddamn.
No, that's only I salute the people who
You
call
won't
it
know
the
unless
same
you speak, unless you
You know
go
what I'm saying?
speak and know what you did. It's like this, man. If I got a group, I'll put it all on me.
Cool.
If I got the solution or the answer,
Right.
and you got the solution and the answer of your group,
Yeah.
you rolling 50 strong, I'm rolling 50 strong.
Right.
Unless you communicate with everybody or know what's going on, and you think our agenda is the same, but
I
my
know it is.
agenda may be totally different than yours. You may be, let's go down there and take care of these white folks.
Mm.
And then we go, your shit is on track. You're going to take care of the white folks. You're going to speak to the president. You're going to make sure everybody's okay. You got the police in order and all that. My agenda may be, let's go down there and wipe out all the motherfuckers.
Well, let me explain.
Hold on. And it may be anybody in the way is casualty. I don't give a fuck what they look like, but we going in the same direction.
Well, let me
And you
interject.
don't have no idea.
Let me interject.
You don't have
That
no idea.
would be me being a horrible leader of my people, not to have any.
You don't know though, because you just walked by and saluted me.
I definitely did because I already know what you're doing. I'm not paying attention to. I see the mirror.
Exactly.
I look in the mirror. I know what you own
No,
because I know what I own.
apparently you don't, because we going in the same direction. You want to kill Whitey, but I feel like
Hey, why you don't want to kill Whitey on me, man?
Hey, act like you don't.
you have to get with groups that already know what they're doing and find out where they stand with certain shit, because you may be walking your ass into a goddamn
Hey man. What if I say fuck all that shit, right, man? And how about we just get some addresses to the elites, man, and pull up and just tear that shit up. You knock the head off, the body gonna fall.
That's what I'm saying, but that's why kings gotta come together and talk.
And that's exactly what I was about to say.
And that's what we can't do. That's why all the guys get malicious. They just gotta learn how to come talk.
Man, they worry about the fucking po-po. They worry about the motherfucking po-po, man. Look higher.
Yeah, before we pass our sandwiches, how about we all get sandwiches and we eat as one together first?
But the one thing about it is, if we sit here and go back and forth, and we look at each other and be like, I hear you, you hear me, and then you know what, at the end of it, no, we didn't come to a conclusion, but we know where we at.
Yeah, and then you got what they call it. Then you got what you call an ally. I'll call you, say, nigga, what side of town you gonna be on Wednesday?
The north side. The north side.
You know, don't be on the north side on Wednesday. Alright, dog.
Bet.
You already know.
And then you gonna tell your people, I don't know what y'all doing, but don't go to the north side.
Yeah.
Versus, what's up, dog? What's up? You good? Yeah, you good. You salute a nigga, and you don't know. You go to
Hey,
the north side.
and you know what? That's the thing. Being in communication don't have to mean unification. I don't gotta be doing the same thing you doing.
Bruh. Bruh, shut that shit up, man. It's gonna take all of us, nigga. It's gonna take all of us, nigga.
Okay, what I'm saying, it's gonna take all of us coming from all fucking directions.
Right, it comes
Yeah, you gotta be on the same playing field, the same team to understand that.
What the problem is that
You got this barbaric ass nigga out here wiping everybody out, and you just walked by and saluted that motherfucking nigga, man.
You damn right I did.
Look here. Y'all ain't unified, nigga. If y'all was unified, you would have saluted that nigga, stopped, gave that nigga some motherfucking grip, chopped it up, ate dinner with him. You know what I'm saying? Everything. But nigga, you kept it pushing because you knew that nigga was on some bullshit that you wouldn't know. Safe ass nigga. Nigga, look here, man. Look here, man. Look here, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. You driving me to another level, man.
Go ahead, take a shot.
Blasted, karate boy. You drive me on the.
Sometimes, man, you gotta just we gotta come together first, bro. Really, like,
I agree.
and then as we grow, the one at the bottom, which is I consider myself being at the bottom.
Boy, what? All that motherfucking money you make, you got to be crazy.
When I say
At the bottom.
Meaning there's a lot more knowledge that can be accepted in. You see what I'm saying? And I'm smart enough to know, well, to get what I need, there's resources out here. We don't have to keep thinking you got to do it by yourself. That's why the white man is the one who keyed the phrase "mom and pop store."
Mm.
You don't realize how hard black people never can get over being a mom and pop organization.
We ain't never got past that.
Because we don't know how to communicate.
We ain't never got past a mom and pop level.
You don't know why? Because we don't communicate. We don't know we need to go talk to the store over in the. How did you get your bread? Where's your
We ain't got no franchise. And then guess what, Q? The door ain't but so motherfucking wide open.
Only few gonna get through.
Yeah, because he looked fairer than us.
Yeah.
And he got a Grinch ass businessman attitude.
Come on, man.
It's all or nothing. Give me mine or get the fuck on.
And I'm about to drop it down.
And it ain't nothing wrong with that, though.
But it's always to the ways. I don't hate to say
Hey, see, you that motherfucking blanket, nigga. Like,
You want me to explain this to you? I'll give it to you the easiest way because I'm not going to be able to lead my people through straight on forward talking. I'm going to have to do it through trickery.
they gonna have to see it.
And the way, the
Hey,
thing about it,
hey, hold on. Hold that thought.
I'm going to do it through trickery, bro. I'm going to have to get my people there. You ain't even know you got there.
Hold that thought.
It's
You
just-
said
I know how it has to be done.
what you saying right now is the same instance as like when they rest in peace George Floyd. When they put the knee on that brother Nick, the entire world witnessed that at one moment, right? But the entire world was waiting on one group of people in the world to throw the first blow for it to completely set it off.
Yeah.
The perfect moment for our liberation then passed us. That door came around and we did not seize it.
Yeah.
Bro, when how long does it take for the door to come back around again, bro?
It's not gonna come back around. We got to knock them.
Probably, hold on. Optimistically, hopefully, Lord willing, it will come back in our lifetime while we're young and still able to get active. But nigga,
It's not coming back around, man. If we don't
we
knock it down,
missed that though. We had look at that point. Peace up to GMJ, yo. Peace up to GMJ, yo. GMJ had the world ready to go.
And guess what?
The world.
When everybody's, and they still ready. But guess what? What hasn't happened is all black men agreeing on what?
One mission, one direction.
Exactly. What?
Hey,
when,
and that's fucked up.
how, and where.
And I know that if he see this, hold on. If he see this, I know we don't have permission to speak on him. Hold on. I know we don't have permission to speak on him if he see this, you know what I'm saying? But this right here is with all due respect. This ain't nothing for clout or to try to speak against the man. The man did something what most men won't do, and that's take that first step across the line. You know what I'm saying? And from what I understand, he has been doing this for a very long time, since the 80s. But at this time, at this day, we haven't had no fires built amongst us as a people. We have been separated ever since, I would say, the recession, because it's been everybody going after it for their own. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
it goes back to what we always really saying, and then what I was saying is like everybody who felt the same way. I don't think there's a black man alive that don't feel that he's accomplished what he's accomplished.
you know,
But where we fall at is that we all fall into that but category. But you should have did this way. Oh, we should have done this way. Oh, I could do it better. We need to do this. See, everybody getting the urgency after the fact. We always behind the 8 ball instead of coming together, figuring out what's going on, organizing, keeping everybody keep going. We always gotta fight with our own community.
how you gonna do that? How you gonna do that when the heat is on?
That's right. That's why we gotta be proactive.
How you gonna go and grab somebody that you can trust or link with somebody else that you can trust and automatically put the Megazord together when in the dormant times it could have been?
Yeah, when the heat is already on.
How you gonna save yourself when it hit the
When it's no
fan?
heat, we ain't in no rush. When it's no heat, we all back party. We cool.
We need to be rushing.
We should be in dire need rush right now when nothing's going on. So when something like what happened
Bruh,
in the store go down,
Buffalo, the latest thing that made us go back 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? To realize that there's a motherfucking problem out here. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like my nigga, what's the next move, nigga? Like you can speak personal.
First move, back to the next move is the first move. We gotta get enough men that's man enough to listen, man enough to have the patience to complete a mission, man enough to not tear each other down. You know how hard that is? Right now, that's a hard task. Man enough to be able to sacrifice something to meet in a common goal place more than one time. We gotta start from the simplest shit.
But guess what? You say it's hard, but you on the stage right now where this could potentially reach a lot of people, bro, that feel the same way that you feel, Paul. How do we get them? How do we get them to get in touch with us? Do we just tell them like, yo, leave some comments, man, leave some information to get at you, or we'll just once we get it on that comment section, we'll reach out to you?
Yeah, once I believe once we get to that point, we'll get to that point where we just talking them.
We might be at that point right now after this viewing.
All real men, give them an email. All men send an email say I'm a real man.
At the end of the day, everybody. I get the reason why they want to say that because like if they want to, they will. You know how many times we want to talk to somebody and we found a way?
Yeah.
I'm not. I get tired of sitting there and be like, yo, here's my information. Call me.
So what you gonna do?
You know what I'm
That's why I
saying?
say leave it in the comment section.
They'll figure it out.
Man, look here. Leave an email. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make an email, send it to you. Send it to them. Tell them, hey, you wanna be a man? Call. We teach niggas how to be men. Period.
Bruh.
See?
Hey, you wanna be a man? Hey, look.
Then we do that.
You wanna be a motherfucking man? King Malvo got you if you wanna be a motherfucking man. If you wanna be a motherfucking reasoner, King Khan got you on that tip.
That's a fact.
If you wanna be a motherfucking killer, fuck with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, straight like that, yeah. You heard me? You heard me? Hey, straight like that, yeah. So, hey, look here, man. The heat is on. And we need to get our people locked in to the point of what we call unifying, man. Once we can get together and be like, that's my brother, that's my sister, and really mean that.
Let me throw this disclaimer out there. For all the motherfuckers who are already unified and got their shit together doing what they do, we ain't talking to your pussy ass.
Oh, man, hold up.
We ain't talking to none of you niggas, all these organizations and shit. You got 50 motherfuckers and you think you doing it, now you want to come argue with us. We ain't talking about y'all.
Hey, man, yeah. Hey, take that thing and run it down the back of your throat, man. Straight like that.
Ain't gonna be no argument back and forth.
Back and forth, man. Take that thing and run that thing down the back of your throat, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hurt your feelings, that's when you need to check your manhood.
Fuck them niggas, man. Hey, like I said, say, bro, when we, hey, I remember going out of time. Bruh, when the heat was on. Yeah, this for all them. I remember going out of time when the heat was on, right? And all them niggas was all lined up and yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I seen more queens than I seen kings. And I don't like that shit. Nah, we hey. At this point, bro. At this point, we ain't talking through shit. Fuck it. It's too late for all that talking. Nigga, you got a brain up here. The Most High gave you a brain, so you got the ability to think, process, and reason, my nigga. So if you choose to be a flawed nigga and still can't see after this conversation where you fall short at, my nigga, you choose to be a dumbass infidel. And goddamn, whatever come to your ugly, dusty ass, nigga, is what you motherfucking deserve, nigga, on everything, man. Look, I'm like the word, man. I've been the voice in the wild, man, making the way straight. You hear me? Making the way straight for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And y'all out here tripping. They ain't got no reason. They ain't got no motherfucking reason. But I will say this. This has been a hell of a session today.
Oh, let me get my sign off. Shit, goddamn it.
I ain't even got to say much because this shit been so fire. I'm just dope and sitting back. I'm gonna let you get your shine on. Go ahead, get your shine on, King Khan.
Hold on one second.
Send your shout outs too, man.
I wanna this conversation has been this conversation has been dope because it's been a lot of ways to perceive the way men think, black men, and for any culture that might even relate to the situation. So I believe it is dope. I do forewarn black people and people who are not like-minded on the ideas and what we coming at y'all with. I came to challenge motherfuckers in what the ways they think.
Yo, I ain't even been able to get on my bullshit
I
yet.
want us all to motherfucking through grit and through grain. I call it argue amongst ourselves, bro. I don't want to keep talking about Caucasian. I know we gonna come at your ass, but that ain't my goal. I want it with my niggas because we gonna break this shit.
This curse.
We gonna get this shit.
Break
over
this
with.
curse.
Let us be done with this shit because nigga, it's only us that's gonna be able to change this shit.
No,
bro.
yo, no more killing of us from us
Bro, over stupid shit.
over being a rapper.
I'm not fuck. I'm the fuck rapper. I'm talking about. I'm done with the street shit, nigga. Because I live across the street from UB. Because I fucked a bitch from UB. Because I make a little bit more money from UB. Because I might have a dad beef. Because I might have a mom beef.
Yeah.
I'm talking about any little shit beef. We gotta. This gotta stop. Nigga, we can throw hands, bro. Can we please throw hands?
Nah, niggas
No,
scared.
you're the man first.
Nah, niggas don't want them. You gotta be a man first. You gotta be a man first. Hey, they still jits. They still jits, bruh. They grown ass boys. It's a lot of grown ass boys.
That's what it is with me.
When you learn how to sacrifice, now you talking man. You know what I'm saying?
All jokes aside, it's like we all in different areas in our life. It's made to take stuff from you. It ain't made to give you shit. So it's like one thing that a generation has forgot is how to teach grown men on how to survive, sacrifice, and that shit will. You know, when you ain't looking for something, stuff can't happen.
Sacrifice.
This communication is for men who feel for other human beings, other black people. That's
Man,
what
fuck with us. Fuck with us.
I don't have no regrets right now. You know what I'm saying? So the anger I have has nothing to do with me. It's about what's going on with other people. Nobody in my family has gotten shot by a cop. But
Right.
I see what's going. I see the trend that's coming.
Yo,
That's what we don't.
I can't say that.
Yeah,
You know, my great
That's gonna be on another.
my great grandfather was killed by the police coming out of church on a Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying?
So, and then why do we have to wait until it happened
To get turned up.
Why can't I be angry enough that
Beforehand.
Exactly. So we gotta break
Beforehand.
this cycle, and as men, we have to guard the village.
Yo, why when we go march, as soon as they push play on the hit record, we forget that we marching and mad and we start twerking. Our bitches start twerking and
It's
shit.
only this surface.
Hey,
to
and all
make it
y'all
past it.
motherfuckers, and all the niggas who look like us, and speaking for the other side, all I ask is y'all just stop speaking on black opinions, bro. That's all I ask. If y'all on the other side talking that, it's not even about Republicans, bro, because this ain't nothing to do with Democrats. Like this has, this has nothing to do with political.
Fuck a political
situations. This has
shit,
to do with
nigga.
your ideology, like the way you think. If you ain't got nothing to help a black issue, shut the fuck up. Don't come over here and talk. Don't comment. We won't comment on your shit because you have no interest in what we talking about.
Don't try to come up off us.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Don't try to come up off us.
And then go take it and go make it a little piece and be like, look how we taking the Democratic
Yo.
vote. Don't go take a little
Yo, don't ever forget.
like that, like
Don't ever forget in this world that you are just entertainment. You only gonna get so high, nigga, before you get cut down. Straight up.
Well, I don't give a shit. So whatever.
Yeah, it is whatever. You know what I'm saying? We get in these niggas. Hey, you know what's up. You know what's up.
Y'all females too. I see y'all females doing that shit too.
Yo.
Y'all coming up real quick on the social media world for talking shit about niggas.
That's a
I
whole
see you though.
that's a
Y'all talking shit about
whole
niggas 'cause a nigga fuck
But
this
let's
up
stay.
and molest you, bro. Stop doing that shit, man.
But that's let's pick one op at a time. Like that.
Yeah, cause that's a whole nother show right there. We can get on. Hey, we can get on their ass in a week from now. You hear me?
We know what's up.
Yeah, cause that's gonna be a whole nother hour too. We need our black men to wake up, come from behind the damn veil, accept what it is, and have the mind to be able to think what's next. Whatever that feeling is that's brewing inside of you that you have control over, letting loose or holding back, the one that you particularly holding back, that's the one that I want you to get in touch with. That's the one that I want you to feel. You know what I'm saying? That's the one that I want you to embrace, because that probably is the real you.
Yeah.
And with that being said, man, this has been a wonderful show, man. The heat is on. I hope y'all enjoy this, man. The next show probably definitely gonna be where we get on the motherfucking joints. You know what I'm saying? King Malvo, thank you from the Ace, my nigga, man. Thank you for pulling up. King Khan, you already know what it is, man. I appreciate you touching down, man, and blessing us today, man. Yo, this jump been fun. And it's been forward. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to let it ride just like this, just how it is. In the next week, for those of y'all that don't know, me and King Khan is a co-host. My man T Fox is also a co-host of this show right here. This was something spontaneous and spur of the moment, just based off a conversation that we was having on a three-way call. And I was like, hold on, let me just record this. Yo, check this out. My man King Malvo will be back for another segment, man. So if y'all enjoyed this, man, be sure to leave your comments down below. Also, for those of you trying to get in touch with us on deeper things, if you read through certain things that we were putting out, you just leave your information like on your IG or something like that, and we'll hit you from our IG page over to where you at to let you know how to get back and forth with us, and we'll go from there. Other than that, man, yo, this been dope. And this show been designated to try to get more black men to build with each other instead of more black men to yield from dealing with each other. And that's it for the evening, man. Yo, again, I salute y'all, man. Yo, appreciate y'all, man. And that's a wrap right there. You heard me? So, yo, tell somebody about this. Tell somebody about this, man. This is a raw, off the cut, off the brick, off the dome. You know what I'm saying? Tell somebody about this, man, so we can go and go harder than what we're doing right now, because it's going to get better and better and better. I'm appreciative. Lord.